support to immigrants and refugees is a personal one. My grandparents were immigrants from Ireland. My dad doesn't talk about his dad. His dad was a laborer who died when he was a young man. And my dad was helped by something called East Side Settlement House. Here in Seattle, we have an equivalent called Neighborhood House. And when he was in need, the community reached out and helped him so that he could become the man and father that he became. So it is in my heart to make sure that people who come to our country, people who need help, people who want to contribute to our community, it's in my heart that we will help them.
Sir, my challenge to you is you tell me what we should do for Sudanese, people from Chad, Rwanda, Malawi, Gabon, Ghana, just to show I do know other African countries. But it's up to you to tell us what you need for support. So my recommendation is to organize. As long as we're giving immigrant credentials, I'd like you to know I have a Guatemalteca sister-in-law. My brother's married to a Guatemalteca. My sister is married to a Mexicano. And I have a sister who was married to a Tanzanian and has a beautiful Tanzanian Kenyan citizen daughter of 2 years old. I and my family are committed to a global view and global service. And it would be my honor to hear from you about your needs. Thank you, sir.